Good morning, it's Brenda, and I'm getting ready to go to work. I actually have to leave here in like 5 minutes, so I was going to make a real quick smoothie that I make for my family. This is our breakfast, and I wanted to show you. So I'm just going to run the camera and let you watch what I'm doing and talk through it. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut up this apple really quick, and I use a vita-mix so I don't have to do anything but core it. So what I'm going to do is just pour the whole apple in my vita-mix. Put the whole apple in there. See me now? And I try to add fresh fruit, whatever fresh fruit that I have at the time. So that's that. I also have a banana. Banana. I like to get them a little ripe, and if they get overripe, I just freeze them and I use the frozen banana. And then I always put some carrots in there. I try and sneak little vegetables. And I have this papaya juice that I'm going to use. There's less than a cup in there as my liquid. So I'm just going to show you what I got here. Sorry, let me move this. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to just make this a berry smoothie. So I've got some frozen strawberries, some blackberries, and I try to get as much organic fruit in here as possible, and then some blueberries. And I just put about a half a cup of each. And then usually I use yogurt, but I'm out of yogurt, so I'm going to use this organic creamy vanilla pearl soy milk. About a cup. And because all of the fruit is frozen, I don't have to add a lot of ice, but I do add some ice at the end. I've also got this flaxseed meal. It's ground organic. And I just use about 1/4 of a cup. Flax is really good for you. I like to put it in there. It makes it taste a little bit more nutty and gives it a little kind of creamier texture. Now this is maca powder. Maca has a lot of beneficial qualities. I might talk about it another time. So I add about a teaspoon of that, and then I talked about this in one of my videos, J-Rob's Whey Protein Vanilla, and I don't do a whole scoop, I only do a half of a scoop. I think it's sweet enough. So I'm gonna turn this on. It's gonna be loud for just a minute, I apologize. I'm going to stop this for a minute so you can hear me. I add a capful of the Alive actually a little bit more than a capful because I make it for my whole family. So I don't really measure, so I pour that in there, and it does kind of change the color. But if you add enough berries, nobody can tell. So I'm going to turn this back on really quick. Okay, so I use these blender cups. I really like them. They keep things blended up. I don't see that this tends to separate, so I just pour. My daughter doesn't want a whole one, so she didn't get a whole one. Just for me, my husband. And this gets us going till lunchtime. So I hope that you enjoyed and have a great day.